Alright, so I missed a little bit of this, but Pamela's come up with a money-saving trick. Did you come up with the idea off of Pinterest?
Yeah, so other people have done similar things, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
Okay, well, anywho, when you make your reservations for Disney, you drop things all over the floor.
Exactly.
But you get your free. I shouldn't say free because of how much you pay for it, but you get your magic bands, which, as everyone knows, you get a variety of colors. You know, some of our old ones, green, blue, gray, and some of the new ones we got are pink, blue, and green, but for different people for the blues and greens there. Anyways, for like 25 bucks, you can buy yourself a magic band with a character on it, but Pamela decided that she's going to paint hers. And if I remember right, the Mickey right here was pink. The sides of the band are the gray color.
Gray. Yeah.
So she painted that, and on here, it looks like she sketched it out in pencil. You can still see some of the sketches there. But she's drawn herself an Ariel on there.
Yay, Little Mermaid.
Yay, Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid's my favorite.
But as a little money-saving trick, that could go a long way. If you got a whole box full of them and a little bit of talent, you
not only that,
draw them all up.
but if you're making your own, you're not going to have the same band that everybody else has in the park.
Very true. So, completely unique.
It'll be different. And you can see here, I did a practice sketch first.
Always a good plan.
So I kind of had an idea what it was going to look like once I got it onto the band itself. But then I traced it onto the band that way. It's more like a paint by numbers once you trace it in. I'm using fingernail polish, just a mixture of different fingernail polishes. And some of the colors I've had to kind of custom make because I didn't have the colors I needed. The purple is a good example. I got this. Right now Ulta's got these 5 for $5. So if you have an Ulta near you, it's very select colors. I actually have all 5 of them here because you have to buy all 5 colors to get the special price. Otherwise it's $6 a piece.
Unfortunately, by the time I post this, the sale might be over as well. So.
Yeah. If you're watching this within the next few days, it's a pre-Christmas sale. So those are the 5 colors they have on sale, which it worked out. I needed quite a few of those for mine. But
and there's always nail polish on sale somewhere. You don't have to go to Ulta. You can probably just use the Walmart brands.
Yeah, you don't have to use the super fancy stuff. I'm just kind of a nail polish snob.
Of course you are. So anyway, we'll get a finished product up there and maybe kind of keep up with her as she goes along there. Alright, so moving right along. She's got a creepy Ariel going on there.
Yeah, so I started with the white part of the eye. Because if you see in the drawing, there's just like slivers of each color for her eyes. So I wanted to get the white in for 2 reasons. One is it's going to be easier to paint over the white than to probably paint over any of the other colors. And the second reason that I decided to go with the white over the whole part of the eye rather than just the one piece is you can kind of tell with the skin tone color, it bleeds through. So laying that base layer with my blues a little bit translucent, it's going to provide a backing so that the blue's more vivid and it pops a little bit better. So that's what I'm starting with. I'm going to give that a second to dry a little bit and mix up the blue color that I want. Then move on. Got a really bright blue. Probably going to cut this with a little bit of white to make it a little bit more the color of her eye. You can see that her eye's not like a royal blue, it's a lighter blue.
Alright, we'll check back in just a minute with you. Alrighty, so it looks like Pamela's putting the finishing touches on her Ariel band. I guess it was a daisy band because that's the luggage ticket they send with it.
Yeah, this one comes with a daisy luggage tag.
Yeah, well, it's now been transformed into Ariel, which is looking really good. It's a lot better than I can do.
Alright, so it's a lot better from a distance than it is up close. But yeah, that's my personalized Ariel band using just an assortment of nail polish and some fine-tipped paintbrushes. So I got a couple of different sets of paintbrushes. One set was just like a $2 set at Walmart of fine tipped. This is the ones I used good for all paints. So use those, and I also got a set because I like to do my nails. I've just taken all the fingernail polish off, but I like to do detailed nail stuff too. And this set is for doing nails, and you can see the end of them. They're perfect for doing polka dots. So that's what I used to put this together. Just a few tricks if you want to try this at home. One, like I said before, sketch the design before you take it to the band, and maybe even try painting it on something separate. That way, if you are awful and you want to change it up to something less detailed, you have that option. And number two is it's really forgiving as far as any mistakes or for thinning out the nail polish to make it easier to blend. Just use a little bit of nail polish remover. I use an acetone base. It doesn't seem to have any ill effect on the Magicband itself. I probably wouldn't use a lot of it on the Magicband because acetone eats plastic, and this is probably some type of polymer, maybe a silicone based. But yeah, it was great for blending in a few spots with the black and the red when I tried to put some detail under her hair. And there were a few spots on her face that were kind of strange looking when I got done with them, so I wanted to kind of smooth them out. But yeah, that is a personalized Magicband. I'm thinking I may add a little bow to Mickey, make it a mini. But other than that, I think I'm done.
Perfect. What's your next project going to be?
I don't know. May look at doing another one of the bands that we have for the next trip to surprise somebody with.
Oh, okay. What's your plans for your next fingernail project?
Oh, yeah, I haven't decided yet. There's a Frozen tutorial I saw on Pinterest. That, or there's one, it's really simple. It's mostly nails with glitter, but there's one that has the Cinderella's castle. So I might get that one shot. See how it turns out.
We'll have to record that one, share it with everybody as well. All right. Thank you, Pamela.